Hi, good afternoon to the judging team for PSA Code Sprint 2023. This is Team Alexis Lim's submission for the hackathon, and my submission is an AI resource allocation manager. So I'm Lim Xingfeng Alexis from Team Alexis Lim. I'm an individual participant from NTU Computer Science, and I'm in my third year, and this is my first hackathon. So here is an executive summary for this presentation. I will discuss the problem theme, what my solution is, its relevance to PSA, how to use the solution, some potential additions to this project, and lastly, the references and tools used. So I decided to tackle problem theme 1, where it discusses how can we use digital solutions powered by data and AI to optimize demand and supply to increase resilience of the port amidst global disruptions and risks. So when I read this, I was thinking about um, how can we use AI to manage resources. So the solution that I came up with is an AI resource allocation manager. So this is a web app that displays the availability of each pod's resources. The AI resource allocation manager will free up resources for more efficient usage. It has an FAQ and contact us page for users to learn more about the site and also make inquiries. And I've kept in mind to make it simple to use and made it such that it requires minimal inputs. So this is a screenshot of how the website looks like. So how is this solution relevant to PSA? So PSA Singapore operates the world's largest transshipment hub, and in 2022, it handled 37 million TEUs, according to PSA SG's fact sheet dated January 2023. And there's also a shift in PSA's operations to um, increased usage of AI and automation, which was evident in the tour at Tuasport and its usage of automation. And so given the high volume of movement in and out of our ports, as well as PSA's focus on automation and I believe that this solution aligns with PSA's goal of creating an internet of logistics for the industry and has potential to optimize resource allocation. So how to use? So I've included a text file with these instructions in the submission SharePoint. So to run this, we can go to the website, or you can unzip the code zip file in the SharePoint, and then you run npm install to install the dependencies, and then you run npm run start to start the app. So 2 and 3 relates to website usage, so I will now move to a video demonstration. Yep, so yeah, so if I go to this website, so this is the home page. So I've created some cards for the ports, and then we can click view port to view the port's resource availability. So I've added some mock data for each of the ports for the simulation purposes. So if I click view port, so I view task port. So these are the resources at task port lah. So the resources are color coded based on their availability. So we can click on each of these to view more details. So for instance, green, berth 1 is green, so it's available. And then for berth 2, it's yellow, it's in use. And then for berth 5, it's red, which means it's under maintenance. So we can click on, oh yeah, so I've created some other stuff, maybe like trucks and cranes and stuff. And then there's also a workers, which will display like maybe at Passport there's 14 workers available and 20 that are busy. So yeah, if we click on the AI resource allocation button, we will run the AI, so running AI, and then we can see that berth 5 maintenance to available. So previously it was red, and then now it became green, and these are the reallocation results lah. So if we click on berth 5, it has indeed changed from maintenance to available. So yeah, so this is just a front-end mock-up lah. So there isn't any actual AI behind it, and it's more randomly allocated for now. Yeah, so we can move on to the about page, and then this page details why we use an AI resource allocation manager. So for this one, I just copy pasted the problem statement here. Then for the FAQ page, currently it's more of an FAQ for the project itself rather than questions about like the website's usage lah. So this one details like what technologies were used, and then this one is where did we get the data from. So as previously mentioned, the data is self-generated mock data. So I created an array that's like cranes and berths and trucks and stuff that could exist at port lah. But yeah, I mean it's quite. I think in reality it's definitely way more stuff. And then how accurate is the AI resource allocation? So as mentioned just now, there is no AI because it's just a front end mockup for the hackathon, and so it's random lah. But then ideally, when this is like actually implemented, the FAQ would be more about the website's usage lah. Maybe like if the user not sure how to use anything, you come here, then he can read some stuff. Yeah. Then for contact us, users can input their first name, last name, email, and the message to send to the backend, and then the staff can reply to the inquiries that the user have lah. So this one, this button just opens a new page to the PSA Singapore page. So users can come here to find out more about PSA Singapore. And then if we click this one, it goes back to home. So yeah, so just now we used Passport where it was like berth 5, and then to demonstrate maybe Jurong Island Terminal, it has 4 berths, and yeah, it's different data lah. And then if you click on this, yeah, it also works like as you saw just now, the berth 4, it changed from yellow to green. Changed from red to green, and yeah, it's also available. So if you want, you can press again, like you can play around with it. So yeah, we saw like a few of them. I don't know, Crane 4, a few of them also became available. So yeah, you can play around with it lah. Yeah, so where was I? So yeah, that's the video demonstration. So some potential additions and considerations lah. So as this is just a front end mockup, there's no actual AI behind it. So maybe an actual AI that does the reallocation could be implemented. And then for the inquiries, we could also implement a chatbot. So like for common questions and simple like prompts, it'll be allow for faster responses, and then a nicer UI, because this was done in like a day, 2 days, so the UI could definitely be better lah. And then incorporating actual port data. So as mentioned, the data was self-generated. Like it's definitely not accurate lah. I feel like there's more than like 3 trucks at a port. So yeah, incorporating actual data. And then lastly, here's my references. So I used the fact sheet just now, and then also the images on the website was gathered from the PSA Singapore website. And then these are the tools used lah. So I use React for the front end framework, and I use CSS to style the website. And then the website was hosted on GitHub Pages. And yeah, that's my submission for the hackathon. So yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity for me to create something. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. So yeah, thank you.